What happens when two of the most talked about names in women's basketball suddenly get the cold shoulder from every WNBA team? Angel Reese, the self-proclaimed Bayou Barbie, and Chennedy Carter, the lightning-fast guard with jaw-dropping handles, are now both at the center of a shocking silence from the league they were once destined to dominate. Is it politics? Is it performance? Or is it something deeper going on behind the scenes? Today, we're unpacking why no one in the WNBA seems to want Angel Reese or Chennedy Carter, and the answers might just blow your mind. Let's rewind for a second. Angel Reese captured America's attention with her dominance at LSU, bringing intensity, charisma, and a championship title. Chennedy Carter, meanwhile, has been a known bucket since college, electrifying crowds and keeping defenses up at night. But fast forward to today, and instead of being embraced by the WNBA, they're being iced out. We're not just talking about missed shots or off nights. We're talking total silence. No starting roles, no marketing pushes, and no public support. Let's break this down, step by step. Angel Reese wasn't just a college star, she was a movement. With her unapologetic attitude, fashion-forward image, and unmatched rebounding, she brought flavor to women's basketball. Social media adored her, brands lined up for deals, and fans, especially young black girls, saw a role model who looked like them. Chennedy Carter came in even earlier, a top 4 WNBA draft pick who had a killer crossover and elite scoring ability. She came in hot, averaging 17 points as a rookie. That's not normal in the W. So how did it all go left? Angel's "You Can't See Me" taunt during the NCAA championship stirred debate across the sports world. While some praised her fire, others labeled her as arrogant. Chennedy had her own conflicts. Rumors of locker room tension and clashes with coaching staff began to surface during her time in Atlanta, and suddenly, the media turned. Pundits began highlighting their flaws more than their highlights, and WNBA insiders started treating them like liabilities. But was it really about behavior or something deeper? The WNBA is growing, but it's still fighting for mainstream visibility. The league is careful about its image. Too careful, some might say. And that's where players like Angel and Chennedy become complicated. They're bold, loud, confident. They say what's on their minds. But the WNBA has historically been more buttoned up. This clash in identity may be why these two stars are being left out. What makes this worse is that fans actually want to see them play. Social media engagement spikes whenever their names come up. Angel Reese alone brings a huge following that could convert to ticket sales and TV ratings. So why aren't teams taking advantage? In the WNBA, front offices and coaches have major influence over roster decisions and often prioritize team culture over social media fame. There's a theory floating around that GMs are intentionally steering clear of controversial personalities to keep locker rooms stable. But here's the irony. Some of the most successful male athletes in history were just as outspoken. So why is it a problem here? There's also a layer of unwritten expectations. Be talented, but humble. Be a star, but not too flashy. And if you don't fit that mold, well, you get what we're seeing now. This silence doesn't just hurt Angel and Chennedy, it sends a message to every young girl watching. It tells them that being yourself might come at a cost, that having personality can be punished, that you have to dim your light to be accepted. That's not just unfair, it's damaging. Angel and Chennedy brought flavor, energy, and realness to a lead that needs stars. But instead of being celebrated, they're being sidelined. And let's be honest, without players like them, the WNBA risks losing the culture it desperately needs to stay relevant in a crowded sports market. But not everyone is staying quiet. Fans have taken to Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok demanding answers. They're asking, why isn't Angel getting more minutes? Why hasn't Chennedy been given a real second chance? Hashtag campaigns, fan petitions, and viral posts are putting pressure on teams and the league itself. Some fans are even threatening to boycott teams that don't give these women a fair shot. The message is clear. We see what's happening, and we're not okay with it. Here's the twist. This story isn't over. Angel Reese is too big to ignore forever. Chennedy Carter is too talented to stay off the court. It's only a matter of time before one team breaks the mold and bets on them. And when they do, they might just find they've picked up two of the most electric, game-changing players the league has seen in years. Until then, fans will keep watching, waiting, and speaking up. If you think Angel and Chennedy deserve better, hit that like button.